Is anyone out there? Can you hear me? Hello? I'm still here. Is anyone still out there? Hello? Alright, well, as you can tell, shit has not hit the fan yet. But, if it does, what blade are you going to carry? What blades are you going to go for first and have on you in a shit hits the fan type of scenario? It's a good question. And I want to thank Blade Reviews for tagging me in this video. And I'll definitely be tagging someone at the end there in here. Got two people in mind who I'm going to tag, and yeah, so well, welcome back to the Southern Republic, and I'm going to do fixed blade and folding, like same as Blade Reviews did. For my fixed blade, of course, being in the Marines, I'm going to go for the old-time standard, the Marine Corps K-bar. I'm a huge fan of these bad boys. Personally, I think they're some of the best fixed blade knives for the price, to be honest with you. So let's kind of start with this one. This is the polymer handled K-bar with the Kydex sheath. I think you can get these for about 50 to 60 bucks online or at most stores. You know, it does have two. It does have a strap that goes on here. I don't like that one, so I took it off. You can see where the little rivet used to be. I just prefer to have this one that I can snap off and slide out. This is my preferred version, honestly. So the K-bar, you get a 7-inch blade. You got 2.25 from the base of the blade to the top of the serrations is 2.25 inches, and that's good because it definitely leaves you a good area of straight edge that you can work with. So that leaves you with 4.75 inches of a straight edge blade. Now on top of that, also, I don't know if you can tell, but I have sharpened the swedge on my K-bar, because I want to be able to cut forward and cut back if I have to, you know, in a combat scenario. I did this with my K-bar that I was issued in the Marine Corps when I was overseas. I just thought that was a good idea, and it did prove useful on a couple, nothing, you know, combat fighting, but just kind of doing just day-to-day routine stuff. I found it very useful to have the swedge sharpened. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but you can do it if you have a little dedication to it. So this is going to be definitely what I would use. So you have a 7-inch blade, you know, 2.25 inches of serration and 4 3/4 inches of straight edge. The handle on this K-bar is a Creighton G thermoplastic elastomer handle. So it is like a plastic, but it's got a bit of a rubbery feeling to it. The blade is made of 1095 high carbon steel with a Rockwell hardness of 56 to 58. Which is the same Rockwell hardness that you're going to find in your AUS 8 and your 8 CR13 MOV blades. I think it's excellent. You know, 1095 high carbon is a great blade steel, especially for fixed blade. Now this is a full tang blade. The steel goes all the way straight through, and you can see right there that is the end of the actual blade itself. It goes all the way through. And it does have a pin that goes right through to hold the base plate on, so you can actually unpin this and replace these if you have to. I have done it. It is a pain, but you can. So that's what I would go for a straight edge, for a fixed blade. Also, the reason I like that one specifically is because I really like the Kydex sheath that it comes with, because you've got multiple eyelets for paracord or rope. You can actually run straps through this, so you can strap it to your leg, strap it to a bag. You can run it through molly webbing if you get the speed ties. So you have a lot of options how you can mount it. You also can do speed ties through here, and you can actually have it on your belt flat like this, so you can reach behind you and grab it, or if you have to, which is one of the reasons I like this one specifically, and the reason I'm choosing the K-bar, Marine Corps K-bar. For fixed blades, I haven't talked about either one of these on my channel yet, and I mean to, and I will be talking about one of them specifically because it is the Spyderco Resilience. The big bad boy, the Mac Daddy of the Spyderco value folder collection. So a little bit about this. It's a 9 3/4 inch overall from tip to tip. It gives you 4 1/4 inches of straight edge blade. It is full flat ground. It is 8 CR13 MLV Chinese steel. You got a 5 1/4 inch handle, and you got about 5.4 ounces of overall weight. You do have milled liners. You can see those in there. You do have pillared construction, which I really like about this. And I think it's just a great alternative to a fixed kind of, you know, shit it's the fan scenario folding knife. Now I will be at some point doing the video on this, and I will be comparing it to the Spyderco Military because I think this is a great alternative price wise to the Spyderco Military, because you can get these bad boys for about $45 with plus shipping on Amazon and some of the other websites. So I think this is something I would definitely want on my gear, because I mean that is a serious tactical blade right there. You can do some combat damage if you have to with this one, and I think it's an excellent value blade, and it's a very easy thing for a lot of people who don't want to spend a lot of money to have a great blade. Alright, so moving on. The second one I'm choosing for folding knives is one that's definitely more expensive, but one that I think is an amazing blade, and that is the Benchmade Barrage, the 851 Barrage. And this is one of the first run ones. I don't know if you can see that. Get my hand in there. This one actually is number 118 of 1,000 on the first production run. It's one of my collector ones. But if, you know, went down to it and I needed to get a blade that I'm going to trust, this would be one of the ones I would want. Simply for the fact that it is the M390 Super Steel, which has a Rockwell hardness of 60 to 62, which is freaking awesome. This is an assisted opener, so it slams out there with authority. It feels great in your hand. You get a full grip on this one. No jimping or anything like that, but I mean, I feel very comfortable with this blade if I had to use it. I really like the Barrages. You are going to pay a little bit, a good penny. They're about a, you know, $1.50 to $1.75, so 150 to 175 range for the full size one. But I really think they are worth it, especially the fact that it is an assisted opener like that, and it's just a great knife. Overall, it's 8.35 inches overall with a 3.6 inch blade and a 4.75 handle, coming in at 4.2 ounces. So it's actually pretty light for what you're getting. And I neglected to throw the weight in on this guy. You're looking at about 5.2 ounces on the Resilience. And you're looking at about, I don't know, I think this is about 11 or 12 ounces for, but it's a big blade. It's a fixed blade, you know, it is what it is. So those are mine. All right, so now that my brain is gonna decide to work, I'm gonna tag Tactical Hadouken and Down to Earth 316 for their responses. So guys, post them up. I definitely can't wait to see what you have. Make sure you tag some people too. And as always, Semper Fi. Have a good day.